Yo, what is going on, speedsters? This is 6Speed. Let's speed right into the video. So in today's video, guys, I'll be breaking down yet another one of the javelins from the game Anthem. So today's javelin will be the Interceptor. And starting off with some information about the Interceptor, it may not be the strongest of all of the javelins, but it still knows how to pack a punch. And the Interceptor is good for close range fights, and it inflicts damage and weakens its enemies, then dashes away. And with its powerful blades, it's able to devastate its enemy. It's one of the most self-reliant and is also an excellent support teammate. So going into the weaponry of the Interceptor, this javelin is capable of wielding every weapon type except for heavy weapons, which is used only by Colossus. Next, I will be breaking down the Interceptor's abilities, gear, and systems. Starting off with the abilities, Interceptor has two. One of the two is the melee ability called double-bladed daggers. So basically, the Interceptor uses its pair of double daggers to deliver a multi-flurry of slashes, dealing damage in a chain of powerful attacks, which can be combined for multiple combos against your enemy. So the next part is the javelin gear. The Interceptor uses a variety of gear to perform devastating techniques on the battlefield. In general, gear is picked up as loot during missions and can be equipped and swapped out between missions. And Lancers can equip 3 gear in their loadout, 1 from each of the sections. Then there are 3 parts to the systems the Interceptor actually has. The first part is the assault system, which entails the secret glaive, and this throws a razor sharp projectile that seeks out the nearest target. Next is the acid bomb, which tosses a grenade which explodes and splashes nearby enemies with acid. Then we have the gyroglaive, and this launches a projectile that locks onto a nearby enemy and freezes it on impact. Then there's the cluster mine, which throws a group of mines onto a target, and this explodes on contact. Lastly, we have the spark dash, and this dashes forward, leaving behind a trail of electricity that damages enemies. The second part to the systems for the Interceptor is the strike system, and this entails the star strike, which charges an enemy with energy which explodes after a delay. The explosion increases in damage if the target is destroyed before the full delay. Next, we have the plasma star, and this tosses a plasma empowered shuriken at a single target, and this is effective at long range. Then we have the Nova Strike, which sends out a projection of the Interceptor, which will attack enemies it comes in contact with. Then we have the Tempest Strike, a devastating single target attack that can stun smaller enemies. Lastly, we have the Corrosive Spray, which sprays out a jet of corrosive acid that damages all enemies that it hits. The last part of the systems for the Interceptor is the support systems, and this includes 2 parts. The first part is the target beacon, which marks a target for increased damage, and once that target is destroyed, another enemy will be marked. The last part is the rally cry, which removes the status effects from all nearby allies. So going into the last part of the video, the ultimate ability of the Interceptor is the Assassin's Blade. So for each Lancer, you can deploy a special ultimate ability which deploys a true strength of the javelin, and in the Interceptor's case, it becomes supercharged, and it arms itself with assassin's blades, and it carves through enemies at high speed. So with its lightning agility and powerful abilities, the Interceptor is able to turn overwhelming odds into certain victory, and this makes up for its scant armor as a true terror on the battlefield and an excellent addition to your javelin arsenal. Until next time, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Until next time, guys, this is 6Speed. Peace out.